good. A great intro with a perfect smile. Reading or spelling? Okay, reading instead. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to say, have loved and eaten. No. How about to find, how about this one? That's pretty good. Sneaky, peeky, spying. Let me just take out my friend, Laris, which is cutest little, tiny little Hatchimal. Let me see back if his name is really Laris or something. Well, too sad he's common, but I doesn't know why that he is cute that much. Crib crawlers. Oh, she was lovely Larry Lore. Lovely Larry Lore. Little Larry Lore. Oh, she got a pig star. Let's see where she born. Oh, she born in October. Good thing though. Let me see. Because I got nothing to do, so I just looking at this and nothing to do. Okay, let's just kidding about that. Just kidding. So now let's read Junie B. Jones with and some sneaky peeky spying. Ooh, she's like, shh, don't say anything. I'm hiding. Kind of fun, huh? Let's do it. She's still in this grade. Chapter 1, Sneaky Peeky Spying. My name is Junie B. Jones and blah blah blah. I go to kindergarten. Kindergarten is what comes before first grade. Except for I don't know why it's called silly word for kindergarten, because it should be 0 grade, I think. What? Queer. My teacher has name of misters. Blah blah blah. Misters have short brown hair and long skirts of wool. She smiles a real lot. Except for sometime when I'm noisy, she clap her loud hands at me. It used to scare me very much. Only when I got used to it. And now I don't even pay it any attentions. I wish Misters lived next door to me, then me and her would be neighbors and bestest friend. And also I could spy on her. Spying is when you be very quiet and you look at people through peeky hole or crack or something. I am a very good spyer. That because I have sneaky feet and my nose doesn't whistle when I breathe. Last Friday morning at Grandpa Miller's house, I hid it in the dirty clothes hamper. Are you kidding? It's smelly in here. When my grandpa came to the bathroom, I lifted the lid a teeny bit and I peeked my eyes at him. And guess what? Grandpa Miller took his whole teeth right out of his head. What? That's what. I popped out of the hamper. Hey, Grandpa, how did you do that crazy thing? I hollered. When Grandpa screamed very loud when he ran out of the bathroom speedy quick. I'm kidding to you. Grandpa Miller has high blood pressure, I think. Pretty soon, Mother hurried to the bathroom with angry feet. That's it, she yelled. No more spying. This is the last time I'm telling you. Do you hear me, Misty? Do you? Yes, I said. 'Cause you're hollering and right in my ears, that's why. Mother took me home, except for she kept on staying after me. Find something quiet to do, she said, kind of growly. Your baby brother had to take his morning nap. So then I thought and thought about what to do, and a very great idea popped into my head. First, I took out my loud shoes and I tippy-toed to baby Ollie's room with just sock feet, and I spied on him through the bars and his crib. 'Cause what be quieter than sneaky peeky spying, of course. Only too bad for me, 'cause a boring old baby just kept on sleeping and sleeping. He wasn't being fun. So that's how come I accidentally blowed on his face and tickled his nose with a ribbon and a shout, "Wake up!" in his ear. And guess what? Ollie opened his eyes and that's what, and he started crying very loud. Mother ran into his room and she didn't even see me. But I quick hid it in the closet and smiled to just myself. I'm the best spy in the whole wide world, I said. I said inside my head. That's how come I rode the bus to school that day. I did a little bit of bragging. I'm the best spy in the whole world, I said to my bestest friend named Grace. I took off my shoes and I showed her my sneaky sock feet. See? I said. Here how quiet we are. You can't hardly hear those guys. After that, I breathed in and out for her. See? And see? My nose doesn't whistle either. That Grace smiled. I get a spine too, she said. I patted her. Yeah, only too bad, Grace. But you can't be good as me, 'cause I said it first. That Grace did a mad breath at me. It called a huffy, I think. I heard your nose whistle, Grace, I told her. Just when a bus got to school, it means that Grace raced each other to the playground. I scared her she beated me, only if I didn't count, because I wasn't really racing. Then we played horses with our bestest friend named Lucille. Only pretty soon a bell rang and we ran to the room 9 speedy quick. Mistress was at the door waiting for us. Good afternoon, ladies, she said. Good afternoon, lady, I said back very polite, but Mistress smiled at me. That because she's the nicest teacher I ever saw. Aw, I do got a nice teacher too. Her name was Mai. She got short brown hair. She always smiled at us, but sometimes she get a little embrace because our class talk too much. But oh well, mostly she takes some cool activities for us, and she made us very fun. Well, I love her a lot, and I love to do that though. I always wish she can teach me forever and ever. And so I wish me and her were bestest friends. And guess what else? I wish I can hide in her hamper. What? Me and my bestest friend and Lucille sit at my same table together. My table is where I sit up straight and do my work and don't talk to my neighbor. I kept on forgetting that part. I wonder where's Misters live. I whispered to Lucille real quiet. Shh, said Lucille. We can't talk or else we'll get in trouble. And anyways, you're not allowed to know where she lives, 'cause it's a secret. Says who? I asked. Says my brother, that's who. And he's in third grade, and he says teacher have to keep their house a secret, or else kid might go there and throw rotten tomatoes. What? I did a huffy at her. Yeah, only I don't want to throw rotten tomatoes, Lucille, I explained. I just want to hide in her hamper and that's all. I don't care, she said. You're still not allowed. 'Cause my brother said so, and he knows more than you do. So there. I'm 4th grade, and I'm ready for 5th grade. I beg him, and I said, we can go to our teacher's house and met them. Just only one thing is, Don't throw anything at your teacher's house, and that's why. My friends visit her a lot. Mostly a lot of teachers, though. Even the English teacher we met her by her own house, though. We can still met it, and that's not really a rule about you cannot met your teacher in your own house. That's not a rule. So there. I made an angry face. So there is not a nice word, Lucille, I said, when I made a fist at her. I skipped when Mr. saw me and I had to unfold it. After that, I behaved myself very good. I sat up real straight. I did all my work. Work is when you use your brain and a pencil. Only sometimes I accidentally used the eraser too hard and a big hole rubs in my paper. Hey, I did beautifully today, I called out. 'Cause guess what? No hole. That's what. Mistress came to my table. She put a gold star on my work. You did do beautifully, Junie B, she said. Maybe I hang it on the wall for Grandparents' Day on Monday. Would you like that? Yes, I said. Only I kept on forgetting how come those guys are coming to this place. My mistress explained to me all about Grandparents' Day again. Huh, weird. I didn't know that. I just thinking Grandparents' Day are kind of like birthday for my grandparents. Kind of like that. She said her grandparents are coming for a visit, and we get to show them room 9, and also we have freshmen together. Ooh, freshmen. Do it got orange juice? I'd love to get some. And also some tea would be nice. Teachers said freshmen are cookie and aberverange. Huh, weird. I raised my hand. Oh, yeah, only I don't think I'm allowed to have kind of drink named aberverange because I'm only allowed to have milk and juice and that's all. Mister looked up at the ceiling with her eyes. I looked up there too, but I didn't see anything. How many do you think you can bring cookies on Monday? Asked Misters. I can't, I hollered very excited, because my mother is the bestest cookie baker in the whole world, that's why. Except for one time she accidentally forgot we're in the oven and firemen had to come to her house. Misters laughed, only I don't know why. Because it's funny, though. Because that was not a funny story. Oops. Sorry, though. After that, she gave me a note from Mother with some writing about the baking cookies, I think. If your mother had any question, please tell her to call me, said Misters. Just then I got a very great idea. Hey, I said, maybe me and Mother can bring the cookies to your house, and then we can see where you live. Misters rumpled my hair. You don't have to come to my house, Junie B. Just bring the cookies to school on Monday morning. I smiled very sweet. Yeah, only I still want to see where you live, I said. Then Mistress turned around and she walked back to her desk. That's how come I had to follow her. Don't you have a rich kind of house or a regular kind of house? I asked her, because I just have a regular kind of house. I guess my mother wanted a rich kind. And Daddy said lots of luck. Mr. pointed at my chair. That means to sit down, I think. Yeah, only do you have a daddy that lives at your house too? Are there any pictures of him in your wallet? Let's look in there, okay? Do you have a secret compartment in that? Because Grandpa Miller had one of those things with $50 in it. Only don't tell Grandma. Mr. shook my hand, and she and her walked back to my table. Yeah, only guess what I'm wondering now? Because I'm wondering what your bedtime is. Because my bedtime is where the little hand is at the 7, and a big hand is at the 6. Only hate that dumb, stupid bedtime, because I'm not even tired, of course. Mistress put her finger up to her lips. That's enough, Junie B, she said. I mean it. I want you to settle down now. Then she went back to the front of the room. She didn't answer any of my questions. And guess why? Mr. is a secret mystery, guys, that's why. Me and my bestest friend named Grace rode the bus home together. That's when I told her about Mister's and her secret house. Mister's is a secret mystery guy, I said, because she wouldn't answer any of my questions, so now I have to curiously about her. Then Grace wrinkled her eyebrows. Me too, she said. I have curiously about her too. I patted her again. Yeah, only too bad, Grace, because you can't have much on me, because I said it first. Remember that? Grace did another huffy at me. Whoops, your nose is still whistling, Grace, I said. A few minutes later, I got off a bus. I ran to my house like a speedy rocket. Grandma, I shout very excited. It's me, Junie B. Jones. I'm home from school. Grandma Miller babysit me and Ollie when Mother is at work. She's in the kitchen feeding Ollie spring peas. Guess what, Grandma? Guess what? My teacher's a secret mystery guy, and she won't tell where she lives. Only I want to go to her house very bad. Grandma Miller shushed me. There's no need to shout, Junie B, she said. I'm right here. Yeah, only I can't help it, Grandma, because I have curiously about her. Grandma Miller did a little smile. Curiously killed the cat, you know, she said, when my mouth went open and my eyes got very big too. What cat, Grandma? Where did the curiously kill it? Was it in the street by my school? Because I saw a squish cat in the street by my school. Only Paul and Alien Puffer said it got run over by an ice cream truck. Grandma Miller looked at me for a very long time. Then she went to the sink and she took an aspirin. Just when I heard a noise at the front door, and the neighbor's mother was home from work. Mother, I imported note from the Misters because you and me are going to bake delicious cookies, but we can take them to her house and see where she lives. No, we don't. No. Mother read the note. The note says to take the cookies to school, Junie B, not to your teacher's house. Yeah, only I already know that, but my teacher is a secret mystery guy, and I won't tell where she lives. And so you and me have to find it ourselves. Mother shook her head. No way, Toots, she said. Yes way, I hollered. We have to. 'Cause now I've got curiously and me, and I had to find out where her house is, or else Grandma said I'm gonna get run over by an ice cream truck. Then Mother did a frown at Grandma, and Grandma took another aspirin. Your teacher's not a secret mystery guy, Junie B, she said. She's just a regular person with a regular family, and no way that you and I are going to bother her at her house. I stamped my foot. Yes, we are. We are too, 'cause I want to, that's why. After that, I got sent to my room, 'cause no shouting and no stamping my foot. Only I never even heard of that dumb rule before. I shut my door very angry, and I put my head under my pillow, and I called Mother the name of Pee-wee Head. And guess what? I said very quiet. Teachers are not regular people, so there. Haha. What? If teachers not regular people, so are teachers the human who got wings? Are teachers the one who got kitty cat ears? All people are regular. No one were that special. Even the present are not really that special. Everyone was the same. no one is perfectly perfect. No one. Of course. The next day was Saturday. Saturday is the day me and my mother go to the grocery store. Our rules at that place, like no hollering the word, I want ice cream, and no calling mother the name of Big Meanie when she won't buy it, and no eating a bag of marshmallow that doesn't belong to you. Or else the store guy yanks it away from you, and he said, eating the same thing as stealing, young lady, and he take you to mother, and she has to pay for the whole entire bag. Except I don't know why, because I only ate 3 of those softy guys, and that's all. The carts at the grocery store have seats in them that where baby seats sit. Only not for me, because big girls get to walk all by ourselves. And guess what else? One time mother even let me push the whole big cart without any help. Except for when some big beanies got knocked off of their shelf. Grandma got her foot caught in my tire, and so how I have to wait till I'm bigger. My favorite still is where the cookies are, because sometimes there's a lady at the table here, and she gave me and mother the cookie staples. We don't have to pay for them. Her name is Freebies, I think. Only too bad for me, because this time the lady wasn't there. Darn it, I said, very disappointed. No freebie, lady, mother smiled. That's okay. When we get home, we're going to bake our own cookies for Grandparent Day. Remember? Wouldn't that be fun? She asked. I made my shoulders go up and down. That's because I was still mad at her for not taking me to my teacher's house, of course. What kind of cookie mix do you want? Asked mother. I did a frown at her. I don't even want to bake cookies anymore. I said, because you still won't take me to where Misters live. Mother rumpled my hair. Staying mad isn't going to change things, Junie B, she said. Now, do you want I to pick up a cookie mix, or shall I? My mother picked me out of a cookie mix. Pick out some cookie mix, and she gave it to me, and I threw it in the cart very hard. Thank you, said mother. You're not welcome, I said. After that, mother took me outside of the store, and me and her did a little talk. Little talk is when mother sat at me, and she said, who do you think I am, Missy? And exactly how long do you think she's going to put up with me? I have to civil an apology to her. Apology is the word. I'm sorry. Except for you don't actually have to mean it, because nobody can even tell the differences. After a little talk, we went to the store. I'm feeling like Junie B is pretty much of a psycho about an apology. After a little talk, we went back to the store. Shall we try again? Asked mother, but she gave me another box of cookie mix and put it in the cart. Very nice. That's better, she said. Thank you. You're not welcome, I said inside my head. I smiled to just myself, because mother can't even hear me in here. After that, me and her went around in the corner and saw my most favorite thing in the whole world. Her name is the water fountain. Hey, I need a drink, I said, very excited. I ran right over there and I hopped up on the little step. Need some help? Called mother. No, I said, because I'm almost 6 years old, that's why. So I already know how to work the spade guy. And here's another thing I know. No putting your mouth on the water spout, or else germ will get inside you, and you will die. I smiled very proud. Polly Alien Puffer told me that, I explained. Then I bended my head over the fountain and drank for a very long time. Hurry up, Junie B, said mother. I needed to get shopping done. I wiped my mouth with my arm. Yeah, well, I can't hurry up or else I might get a stomach ache and I spit up the water. And a boy named William did that on the playground yesterday. Master looked on her watch. Okay, well, I'm going to be right here in the cereal cell. As soon as you're finished drinking, come directly back to me. Okie dokie, I said, very happy. I turned around and drank and drank and drank. Only except for me, and I started to feel a little bit sickish. So I had to sit down for a little step on the little step and rest my water. Then one of the big front doors of a grocery store opened. And guess what? And my eyes almost popped out of my head, that's what. Because I saw a big shock. And it was Misters, a real life teacher named Misters at the grocery store. Okay. Maybe let's stop at chapter 5 yet because I'm already feeling tired now. And my throat said it cried for hope when I needed some water. So, okay, so bye-bye. Maybe I have to go to sleep now. And bye-bye. Hope you like and subscribe. Bye!